Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the San Antonio Spurs. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anderson. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West. Look at Denver. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And, of course, San Antonio, a game behind.
And, you know, for the Spurs, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectations. But I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Then it's Luke Cornett, and it's Fox, and it's Champagnie in at the two-guard spot. And for the Nuggets, they've got Nikola Jokic. Peyton Watson is out there with Jones. Then it's Johnson, and it's Murray in at the point. And this is the fourth and final game of the NBA Cup group stage of play for these two teams.
And both looking to finish strong, right? And punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Now, here's Jokic. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And what can't Jokic do offensively? Outside of maybe highlight reel dunk, he is complete. Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
And here are the Nuggets now. Pass to Jokic from downtown, and again Denver with the triple.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Barnes, and the shot goes down.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The drive by Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Tit for tat. Fox answering back with a 3 of his own.
Murray for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
Down low, here's Cornett. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Fox is great operating an offense. He is very skilled setting others up.
Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Hardaway's checked in for Jones.
Yeah, you can tell Vassell likes sharing the ball. He's not just looking for his shot.
For 3, Murray. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The wide open look here for Fox. Great positioning on the putback.
they're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Jokic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Fox against Murray. Fox, no good. Denver leading by 6. And here's Jokic outside. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Here's Cornette. He's got 10. Takes it off the glass. Cornette's got 12.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Got that one up quick.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fox with it. He's got 5.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Murray, good.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now, here's Fox. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. Here's Cornette. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. He's got 14.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Murray, good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Barnes outside. Fires from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Murray, good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 14-point game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. The Nuggets in second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Jokic with the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Holmes checked in. Johnson surveying the floor. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jokic fires from way outside. Another 3 for Denver.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Cornette, and that one is hammered home.
And that's one of Fox involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Murray, good.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Here's Fox. He has 5. And that one is good. Fox has got 7 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 17. Jokic grabs the miss.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one down.
And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And the basket by Vassell.
Scoring against good defense. That's something that separates a player like Vassell from the pack.
Now here's Murray. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fox, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 8th assist here tonight. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-pointer. Murray finds Holmes. Back to Murray. A 3-ball. Rebound by Johnson. Spurs trail by 15. In a deep 3 from Fox. Can't connect from long distance.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And here's Jokic. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Nuggets lead by... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. And there's Harper. And it's Olynyk. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Spurs making a switch here. Ryan's checked in.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seems like they've been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Didn't think that was going to go in. Jokic has got 36.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Harper's shot's good.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray way outside. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. And the shot goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Harper wide open, off target with his three. Harper's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Murray for 3. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short.
And again for 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Kicks it out to Johnson. And here's Harper from the arc. And it's Tyson with the rebound. Here's Denver now. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. Brown the pass to Jokic. Lets the 3 fly. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
It's good.
Well, he can really bully you in there. Olynyk is a tough assignment close to the basket.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier.
And again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. He's checked in for Denver. Johnson comes in for Hardaway. And some changes here for the Spurs. Something that helps up the ante for these NBA Cup games is that all of the tournament games are nationally televised. That's some added value and motivation for these squads.
Yeah, no one wants to perform poorly in front of a national audience. This is a chance early in the season to show everyone what you're about as a team and why you must be taken seriously.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
From deep, and Fox is good for 3. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, we don't normally see Fox in the corner, but he can be very effective from there.
Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Vassell, the pass to Cornette. And here is Fox. No good on the triple. Brown outside. Nailed from 3-point land.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Vassell wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Hands it from downtown. Watson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
And here's some numbers on Fox. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. 1:31 left to play in the first half. Here's Vassell. And again, unable to change momentum here. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Portland Trail Blazers.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
Fox kicks to Barnes from past the arc. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson, good.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Cornette. Wide open look. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive, having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Fox from outside. He doesn't hit that one.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him.
Connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And so it's Denver, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
They won't see home sweet home for a while, but sometimes the road creates solidarity for the guys, team unity.
Especially if you're winning. But if you're losing, these long road trips can feel endless.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the San Antonio Spurs.
If you can't stop anybody, you can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Johnson is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Jones. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Here's Champagnie. It's good from long range. Champagnie's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Jokic with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
About 1 minute played here in this.